Howdy folks, my name is Lance 90 and welcome to a brand new season of Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. Don't be confused by the name saying Cataclysm Santa Claus Ahead. It's not that. It's Cataclysm. So we're going to start a new series here. It's not going to be a tutorial series again. This is going to be a direct, just doing my best I can kind of playthrough. A lot of people are new to the channel now. You've joined from Slasher's Keep, so I hope you can enjoy Cataclysm here. It's a very different game, but I think it's pretty awesome. It's one of the other mainstays of the channel here. As far as settings, I've just done the usual changes that I normally do. For one, I have my own custom font going on here. Well, I didn't make it, but you know what I mean. I changed it so it's a little bit easier to read. Much bigger and bolder than the default font. We also have the Undead People tile set on, because that's a really nice tile set that they took out of the game. And then as far as difficulty settings go, I've just increased the amount of the map we can see at the start. Our maximum points we can pick for... Oh, actually, I might have said something wrong here. I did. We don't want to increase maximum skill points. That stays the same. All we want is just to be able to pick more negative and positive traits in total. So let's get started here. Custom character. So Cataclysm, it updates a lot. It updates several times a day. Like, literally. Like, several updates a day. Because it's not just made by one person, it's made by the community. The community sends their own changes into the game, and then they apply the changes. So, every time I come into the game, there's always new stuff to concern ourselves with. Like a large building is a new scenario, I believe. Where do we want to start, though, for our scenario setting? We'd like to get a few extra points for free if we can. Doing helicopter crash a lot. Ooh, ambush starts in winter. Oh, that's new. Scenario calendar. That's new. That's really good to know. Because the later the scenario starts, the more evolved zombies are, which makes it more difficult to fight. And it doesn't actually really tell you that, but it's true. Anything that says winter start is going to be later. Summer's a little bit later, but not a lot. Oh, this is year 2, though, so it's a whole year later. Burning building. I do it a lot, but it is a pretty... I don't want to say perfectly safe one, though. There can be a crazy party. What? Thought things couldn't get any worse when cops came over to bust your wild party, even though it looked like a private resort. When the guests started fighting with the police, you tried to calm them down, only to figure out they hungered for more. Last flight. Is this that plane crash? Once it became clear the world was ending, you took those guys hoping your flying skills to lead you to safety. You found no more safe zones when you're... Oh, you can just land on this one. Yeah, you have your own helicopters. This is out of fuel. They added helicopters, which is insane to me. What did abandon do? Oh, hospital. No way. Shelter is always an interesting one, too. It's a winter start, though, which is rough. Surrounded. Have to start in town. Let's do surrounded. Sure, why not? It's a little bit different than normal. Same thing with profession. I'd like to do something a little bit different if we could, rather than just doing the base stuff. Oh, I was looking at fast food cookers. So why does this backpacker not start with a backpack? Through the lens. Pocket knife. No, they've changed the clothing system, which is going to be really difficult for us to deal with. Oh, Punk Rock Dude actually has some pretty good gear here. Are we addicted to anything? No. They don't have a knife or anything, though. I think they'd have like a pop-out knife. Combat boots, trench coat, cargo pants, that's all really good stuff. We'll go with that. We'll come back to stats once we have more points to spend. Let's start with our negatives. Addictive personality. Get addicted to drugs and alcohol a lot easier for it. Animal discord doesn't really hurt us that much. Bad news is no longer takeable. It makes things too difficult. Forgetful. Well, you forget the terrain, but you forget it anyway at this point, so I think it's okay. Heavy Sleeper, I think, is actually a positive perk, so I always take Heavy Sleeper. Apocalyptic psychosis. Ever since this guy felt unwell. Okay, so this was the one that used to be psychotic. I don't want to say psychotic. It was the medical term for seeing hallucinations and stuff. I'm guessing that they figured it was not PC to say that anymore. Nomad is absolutely horrible. We do not take poor healing anymore, even though we used to. Poor hearing, pyromaniac, rigid table manner, sleepy. Those are all fantastic in my book. Squeamish, absolutely. Truth teller, ugly. Wayfarer, can't travel with vehicles. No thank you, because vehicles are really fun in this game. Weak stomach, that should do us pretty well. Okay. Resistance to ambient diseases is just really good. Because those diseases happen all the time. Well, it stopped raining as much anymore, so it might not matter as much as it used to. Fast reflexes is new. Dodge attacks. Grab more easily. Or maybe it's not. Maybe it has a different name. Infection resistant. It is pretty good. I don't know if we want to buy it though. Light step, I love. That just makes it harder for enemies to hear us. Night vision, absolutely. It's fantastic now. It does cost more than it used to. I think it only used to cost 1, but it only increased your vision by 1, but now it increases it by like 3. Outdoorsman. I do not like being wet in this game. Pack mule. They changed pack mule, so now we don't get 20% more volume, which is carrying capacity. Instead, we retrieve things from containers 10% faster. I'm not sure how good that's going to be, but it gives us 10% faster at everything. Gotta take it. Psychosis. Sense is always pretty good. Trying to pick things like a little bit differently than I might normally. Let's save some extra points. I almost want fast healer though, because healing's pretty rough these days. Let's get fast learn. That'll help. Oh yeah, they changed the skills like a lot. Like they're totally different than they used to be. Applied science, your general bench science, applying to a wide variety of precision techniques based on your overall understanding of scientific principles. So it's kind of like fabrication used to be, I think. Yeah, there you go, fabrication. Okay, let's grab some bashing weapons just so we can hurt things at the start of the game. Dodging, always pretty important at the start. Oh, there is fabrication though. What the heck? I don't know what applied science replaces then. Food handling is cooking. Healthcare, absolutely. That used to be first aid, I believe. Mechanics, absolutely. Social is renamed from something else. We don't need to train survival because we can earn it in-game pretty easily. Tailoring's always awesome. However, it is kind of, it's really difficult now. Let's go back. The weird back tab key. Thought we'd have more points, to be honest with you. Is there a profession that I could take that I would not be too bad taking? Not really. They're all pretty bad. Even just picking punk rock instead of the, honestly might be an issue. Nah, it'll be okay. I earned some points here then. Weak-footed. Gotta have it. Alright, you know what? I'll kill Outdoorsman. Because it doesn't rain as much as it used to. Gotta have night vision. guess I'll get rid of these or this. I don't really like it. Oh, did we didn't set our mods, did we? Maybe it's gonna let me pick the mods here in a moment. Oh, it's putting us in the other map, so I generated a map just to make sure all the settings were right. So be right back. Alright, I had to delete that other world. I forgot that automatically puts you in an existing world rather than asking you to build a new one. So we'll look at mods here. Not gonna turn on no freeze this time because it does start you at like the end of spring this time now. So I don't think things are gonna be frozen like they used to be. Let's see, this is the greater than less than. Dark Days of the Dead, classic zombies. This is what we needed. We needed stats through skills and speedy dex. That'll allow us to actually up our stats through gameplay rather than only at the start of the game, which I think is going to be pretty important. Then the rest of this is just the usual stuff. Justiceburg, Centralia. Wolverton, that sounds pretty cool. Alright. I am satisfied with the world. Are you sure? Alright, so now I'm just going to make the character over again because I have to do it all over again. So I'll do that off screen. Alright, I think I'm done setting the character back to where they were. So, surrounded start, punk rock dude, 10 on all the stats. And then somewhere I've gotten 2 extra points. I'm not sure what I did. Maybe I took applied science by something. I don't know, but we got bashing, weapons, dodging, fabrication, mechanics, tailoring, and I don't think there's anything else in this list here that we... Oh, healthcare. It's pretty important. I still have 1 more point than I did last time, I think. So that applied science is like chemistry more than anything. So I must have picked up something else in this list that I forgot last time. I might have forgotten lightweight, maybe. So 1 extra point. If I had to pick a 1 point thing, what would it be? Give me pack meal. Maybe I had pack meal still selected. 10% extra sorting rate. O positive blood type, age 25, 175 centimeters. Let's see, starting location. How do we set this now? Looks like you changed controls here. So this is a surrounded start. It's actually going to be kind of hard. I might even have to... We might have to change our time and mind and do like burning building or something. We still have to start inside town. So I think we do want to go back here and change this back to burning building. Wherever it's at. There it is, right underneath it. Oh no, why did it give me so many points back? Rock dude. Why did it do that? Oh no. Alright, I fixed it again. Alright, let's see. Oh, you know what? I forgot about golf course. Golf course is actually excellent. It's kind of like almost cheating, to be honest with you. It's so easy. But we're gonna go with it. You need every advantage you can get in Cataclysm. It's not easy. Random name. Alright, I thought about it for a bit. Howdy, I don't have a last name. I tried to find it. But I figured we're a punk rocker. Let's name our character Howdy. There we go. And let's start. Just a tab forward. Okay. There we go. Alright, so here we are. We're next to the, what the heck, oversized, oh, oversized crow. I thought that said oversized cow. I was like, what the heck, I've never seen such a thing. The oversized crow's new too, so that's still weird. Here we are. We've started at a golf course. This is like the main building of the golf course. Looks like it's a putt-putt golf course, honestly, because kind of short drives here. Well, maybe not. These are short drives. Yeah. We're on a golf course here. Looks like we've got a farm over to the east over here. That's usually a good place to camp out. At least if there's a house here. Yeah, there is a house. Hopefully there's a well or something, if there is. Well, I guess there's a forest right there, so there's a pretty good chance there'll be some water nearby. Then we have a major city over here that has some gigantic building. The gigantic buildings are always incredibly hard to get through. This giant mega mall here. Botanical garden. Never seen such a thing. Old-fashioned houses. Lots of cemeteries. Not good. You're in the zombie apocalypse. A couple of military stores in here, though. Military surplus stores. Those will be nice. What the heck is this? Prison? Prison. The gas station right next to it. Then we have another farm over here. It's a giant ranch. Which will also be a pretty good target for us. What is that? Trailhead. Okay, that's fine. So the golf course is on fire somewhere. Which is kind of weird. I don't think it's actually the building that's on fire, which is weird. That's why it's weird that it lets you pick the golf course as a place to start. See an oversized crow. Okay, so what we got in our inventory here? Marijuana. Not really going to be much use to us. We could actually sell it to this guy maybe if we wanted to. Oh, that's us. I thought we were this guy. So let's see. This is our starting NPC here. Let's give him a talk to. Humane. Guess it's just us. What do we do now? I don't know. Look for supplies or other survivors, I guess. Can I do anything for you? I have a job for you. Tell me about it. Is our flag still yet wave? We've battered, but not yet out of the fight. We need our old colors. I'll do it. Heck yeah, brother. Find me one of those old American flags. Can you share some equipment? Because I'm helping you out. He has nothing to give. Okay, here you go. Thank you. We'll be back soon. So if we do this quest for him, he'll actually be able to join us as a helping NPC, which it can be pretty nice. What are you equipped with here, brother? Throwing knife. Not the strongest starting NPC I've seen. Gotta be careful here. I don't know if the zombies can spawn inside one of these golf buildings. Just tees and balls over there. We can see what we're looking at over on this right hand side. Golf shoes, golf bag. Golf bags are awesome. Which is like one of the main reasons I came here, actually. Golf bag. You don't have a backpack, right? No. Rare item, golf bag. Oh, yeah. That's weird. You lose nudist even if you're not playing a nudist. Kind of strange. But the golf bag is awesome because it's huge, but it also has a huge storing length, which I know, lewd. But this is a new feature they added at one point because it used to be just everything just had a volume and that was it. Well, now everything has every single pocket is replicated in game with its very specific volume of what it can hold inside of it. So now, if a pocket has a maximum length that's like really small, like 3 inches, then you can't put anything in that that's over 3 inches long. Which makes sense, but it makes things a lot more complicated. And most bags just do not have any length. Like even the duffel bag, which I figured, oh, duffel bags are huge, they could definitely have a lot of length. Apparently not. Maybe they fixed it, but it was definitely like not right before. And we'll wear a golf cap just for the protection on our head. More the warmth really than anything else. And then we'll put on a pair of golf gloves just to cover up our hands a bit. These things are very cold right now. Well, actually, it might not be as bad as it used to be. No, it's cold. Let's see, our mouth is at negative 23 degrees, and I think that is in Fahrenheit, so... Well, if it was Celsius, you'd definitely be dead. You'd be dead. We do have combat boots on, so we definitely don't want to put on golf shoes. But yeah, things are very cold, so we have to think about, Actually, it's warmer outside than it is inside. Apparently it is. It's warmer out. Oh, autosave's on. I don't need autosave. It must be on by default now, which is cool. I don't want it though. I'd rather just save when I sleep. I don't know if I have to set that anymore. They might have just made that default with no way to turn it off. I think so. Alright, what we got? I'm going to try to use the mouse more so you guys can see what I'm looking at too. I'm just really in the habit of using the arrow keys. It's a gallon jug of cheap wine and a glass bottle of cheap whiskey. And they're all cold. Vodka. Drinks, but remember we get drunk easily. And not really what we want to do. Rubber box of cookies though. Could be good eats for us. Not really, but we don't have anything to eat as it is, so. We could climb up, but man, I have a hard time getting down from things once I climb up those, You can climb up the drain pipes, but man, it's rough. Was there no golf clubs in? No, I was kind of hoping we'd get a golf club. So what we're going to have to do instead is find a stick to fight with. If we run into trouble, we can run back to our friend here. Although he has a throwing knife, which I don't think is going to be very strong for us. Actually, since this is a golf course, there's probably not any sticks here, huh? Might be able to punch the bushes and get a stick. I guess I'll change that. We might have to do a challenge run or just like trying to do something like that, but man, not even be able to smash a bush? That seems weird. Oh, there's a golf club. Might be a decent little weapon. And zombies could spawn here, so we gotta be careful. Hello, fox. Hopefully foxes don't attack us. We do have the animal discord on, but usually it doesn't matter, so we'll wield weapon. Golf club. That should be a decent little weapon here. Take a look at it. Golf club is made of aluminum. Long handle with a metal head, flat on one side, great for diving balls. 14 bash damage, plus 1 to hit. 86 moves per attack. That means it's pretty quick. That's like how long it takes. So because the way time is simulated in Cataclysm is very strange. I don't even really know how to explain it. It's just everything takes a certain amount of ticks to do. And like every step we take, it should say somewhere over here. Our speed is 110. No, because that's actually better than normal. Anyway, moves per attack, you want to lower on weapons, basically. That means it's faster. The damage per second on this is 10. Actually, not a bad little weapon here. It's a short-haired cat. Used to be that cats were just called cats, but it looks like they've designated them specifically now. And so, as we're about to run out of time here, what's going to be our plan to start today? Oh, from the south you hear a terrible shriek. That's a grabber zombie? Or is it the crow? So we just heard something from really, really far away, which is kind of scary. Yeah, looks like we're clear here, so we could stay here. There's not much going on here, though. I'm assuming there's maybe water in the toilet. There is some water in the toilet. You don't want to drink it raw, though. It's not good for you, but we don't really want to live here. We want to go to this farm in the next episode. That's all the time we had for this one. Hope you all enjoyed. If you did, remember to hit the like button, the conversation going in the comments, and subscribe if you want to see more. Until next time, hope you have a good day.